If you've ever run ads and felt like you weren't really sure if they were really working, this video is going to be for you. Because see that a lot of landscaping and hardscaping businesses aren't actually failing at advertising. What they're failing at is tracking. My name's Charles from Become the Authority. We help landscaping and hardscaping businesses set up systems so marketing actually turns into revenue, not confusion. And I want to talk about comparing ads without tracking versus running ads with a real system behind them. First, let's look at what running ads without tracking usually looks like. You turn on some Google ads or some Meta ads and the leads start coming in, right? That's great. Some are gonna call, some are gonna fill out forms, some might text you. You start to get some jobs coming in, a little bit of cash coming through the door. But when you try to answer simple questions like how many leads came from which types of ads? How many of those leads turned into jobs? How much does each job cost to get? The answers start to get a little bit fuzzy. And the reason for that is because you're going off of a gut feeling. Busy month, the ads must be working. Slow month, the ads must be bad. That is not tracking, nor is that sustainable. That's just playing a guessing game with your business. But let's look at what ads are like with a real system behind them. If every lead goes into one place, one strong CRM, you get to see where the lead came from, when they came in, how fast they were contacted after they came in, whether or not they booked a job with you, whether or not that job turned into a repeat job or referral or anything like that, right? So now when you spend $1,500 on ads, you're not just throwing it at the wall, and this isn't just a hope and a prayer sort of thing, right? You now have a firm understanding. You know how many leads came in and from where. You know how many of those leads turned into booked jobs, and you now also understand your costs per booked job, and you know which services actually make sense to advertise. And this is where knowing your numbers will change the game. Let's say that you find out that your ads cost you about $250 per booked job. If you're selling $500 services, that might be tight. But if you're selling a $4,000 hardscaping project or a recurring maintenance plan, that's better for you, right? Same ads, different outcome. Tracking is going to let you make smart decisions instead of the emotional ones where you're making your choices based on concern or worry, right? If ads bring leads but jobs aren't closing, the ads probably aren't the issue. It's possibly response time or follow-up or process. Without tracking, ads will feel stressful. And with tracking, ads feel predictable. And predictability is what's going to allow you to scale. This is why we always say systems and numbers have to come before spending more on ads, because more spend without fixing your systems is just going to amplify the problems you've already got. And this is what we break down in our marketing and systems audit we do for clients. We look at what you're spending, the systems behind your ads, and the overall growth strategy that you're trying to create for yourself. So if you want clarity on whether ads make sense for your business and what you would need to change in order for them to work, there's going to be a link below where you can book a free marketing and systems audit. We'll go through how you're generating leads, how you're capturing them, how you're following up, and show you just some simple areas that you can improve so that your business can start running more smoothly and efficiently. We'll see you on the next one.